Hi everybody, so today we're going to be looking at another sub-ohm tank. This is by Yosta, and this is their Igvi M2 tank. And again, it is by Yosta Tech. It does hold, with this bubble glass, it holds 6 mils of e-liquid. It does come with a straight glass, which holds 4 mils of e-liquid. And it's really, really inexpensive. So I'm going to be telling you all about that. We're going to go down. I'm going to show you about it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to vape it when I come back up, and then we're going to talk more about it. So let's go ahead and go down. Okay, so here we are with the Igvi M2 by Yosta Tech. This is their newest tank. This is the packaging that it comes with. On the back, you're going to see that it's going to give the standard configurations, and then it's going to tell you about the features. And it does come in black, silver, and what they call 7 colors, which is actually like rainbow. And then you take this off, you pull it out, and inside you're going to get the tank itself, and then you're going to get a spare glass. And inside the spare glass, you're going to have an extra coil, and then you're going to have some additional O-rings and gaskets. So there you go. So that's in the glass. Now, with the straight glass, it will hold 4 mils of e-liquid. With the bubble glass, it will hold 6 mils. And that's it. There's literally nothing else included in the box. I just wanted to show you that. And then I'm just going to put this aside. Okay, so this is actually a 25 millimeter in diameter tank. It does go up to 46.5 millimeters tall, including the drip tip. It does have a removable 810 style drip tip, but it does have the O-rings on it. So it's not your typical goon style 810 drip tip, and it is kind of snug, so you want to make sure that you push that into place. It is a top fill. On one side, it's going to say Igvi M2. On the other side, it's got an arrow. On the other colors, it's a little bit more clearer, but on this one, I do know where the arrow is, and there's your fill port so that you can go ahead and fill up your e-liquid. Again, it will hold 6 mils of e-liquid with the bubble glass, 4 mils with the straight glass, and they are going to be making one that is TPD compliant for 2 mils as well. On the bottom, you're going to have airflows on either side. They are on a stopper, and whatever you do on one side will do the same to the other. To change your coil or to open up your tank for cleaning, you're just going to screw off the bottom. When you do so, it's going to be like this. The top, all this is one piece, but the glass does come off so that you can change it. I'm actually a bubble glass freak, so I'm going to leave the bubble glass. And then inside you're going to get 2 coils, one already installed. This is the 0.15 mesh coil. If you notice, it does have mesh in it, which is my favorite type of sub-ohm coil at this time. And again, this is the 0.15 ohms. It is best between 35 to 65 watts. I'm going to be leaving that installed. This is the base of it. Now, whenever you're installing any type of coils that are like this, I always recommend to turn it the opposite way first until it grips. When you hear a grip, then go ahead and tighten it down. That way you know it's threaded correctly and you will have no leaking issues. Whenever you also have a sub-ohm tank, you do want to go ahead and prime up your coils before you start using it, which means that you're going to put e-liquid on your cotton and in the little holes and then fill it up and wait a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And for today, I'm going to be actually using this chilled milk vanilla. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. If you like coffee vapes and things like that, they have a coffee one, a caramel coffee, which is to die for. This is literally like drinking, like vaping a ice cold milk. It's like that good. It's really, really good. And I'll leave the information down below. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and prime it. I'm just going to put some e-liquid on the cotton there, and I'm going to put it on the holes of the cotton on the outside just to help it prime up a little bit faster. And that's it. Just make sure that that gets all lubed up. I do recommend leaving this for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes just so that once you've got e-liquid in it, so that it can saturate the coil or the cotton around the coil. And then you just go ahead and fill this up. And again, 6 mils, which is, for me, I think it should be a standard. I think anything less than 6 mils is just way too little of a capacity, but that's just my opinion. Let's just go ahead and let that drip down there. Once you have your e-liquid in there, sometimes when you do have any type of slide fill, sometimes you will get a little bit on the outside, but that's about all the leaking you're going to get from this is when you're just sliding it closed, if you have any on the top when you were filling it. So I'm going to leave this down. We're going to look at the extra coil. The extra coil that it comes with is actually a stainless steel coil. One thing I am going to give Yosta props for is that they actually tell you the material that this coil is made of, which I think is great. So this is your standard stainless steel 316L coil. And this one is just like the other one, except for this is a 0.5 ohm, but it is good from 35 to 65 watts as well. So you get another coil, and it is a stainless steel. So stainless steel coils you can use in temperature control if you're interested in trying it. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this up on top. I've actually got the Yosta mod here. I love this mod. It's really, really nice. Isn't that beautiful? The Live Pour 230. It goes together, in my opinion. Like, I wish they would have had that with it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and take it up, and then we're going to talk about it, and I'll give you my pros. Okay, so here we are back on top with the Igvi M2 tank, and I do have it on my Live Port 230, and it sits perfectly on there. It fits perfectly on there. These coils do go from 35 watts to 65 watts. I do currently have it at 55 watts. This is a 0.15 ohm coil. It is showing it at 0.13, but usually it does vary depending on, you know, the mod that you have it on and things like that. So it doesn't bother me because it's just a couple off. We're going to go ahead and take a vape, and then we're going to talk more about it. I'm going to tell you right away, even for 55 watts, it's giving me such a vape that it feels like it's like one of those sub-ohm tanks that, like, at 75 watts, you're getting that type of a vapor experience. You're getting that type of flavor experience. So I really, really like that. In addition to that, the airflow is super, super smooth. When you're inhaling, it's like just pure air. I really like that. I'm an airflow fanatic. I really like it. I'm actually going to shut it down a little bit. I'm going to shut it down to 2 holes on both sides. So I've shut down that one, and we're going to go ahead and have vape. Still awesome. I just like a lot of airflow. I'm going to go ahead, and it does say that it goes up to 65 watts. So I'm going to take it up to 60 and try it out. I am going to open the airflow back up. You see that? Great clouds, great flavor, and that's what Wendy's all about. When I have to have my clouds and flavor. Some people are flavor chasers, some people are cloud chasers. I like to have both. To have both, it makes me happy. It fits perfectly on this mod. It fits on a lot of other mods. I have been interchanging it depending on, you know, what mod I want to use. And it's been working fine. It wicks up pretty fast, especially the mesh coil. The stainless steel, I like it, but I'm a mesh coil girl. I do get a little bit more flavor with the mesh coil than I do the stainless steel coil, but I like the fact that they give you options. I'm going to go over my pros and cons. My pros, my first and foremost is going to be the 6 ml capacity with the bubble glass. That to me is a huge pro. I do love, love, love that. I do like the fact that it is top fill and that you just slide it back and you can go ahead and fill it up. That also is a pro, and I love the airflow. The airflow in this is just awesome. It is a 25 millimeter diameter tank, which again is a pro for me. Anything over a 24 mil, for me personally, I like better. I'm not into the 22s, 24s for regular tanks. That's just my opinion. For me, I have to have enough e-liquid capacity to get me through the day. This would get me through the day if I filled it twice. So usually, like, I go through about 12 mils of e-liquid within the workday, and that's without vaping all the time. So that's for my 3 breaks and on the way to work and home. So yeah, so I like that. The flavor on it, awesome. The clouds on it, awesome. I thought that I wasn't gonna like it because it only goes up to 65 watts, but it hits and tastes just like if I was hitting it with another tank at like 75, 80 watts. So it's not bothering me at all. The use of it has been super, super easy. I'm loving it. I really like it. I like also that they do make it TPD compliant, so they are going to have a 2 mil capacity tank just for the international that has to have the TPD compliance. I like that. It does only come in 3 colors. It comes in black, stainless steel, and the 7 colors, which is like a rainbow color. That to me is fine. It's not really a con. For some it might be because a lot of people like their different colors and things like that. For me, those to me are the standard colors. Stainless steel, black, and rainbow. You've got them all in there, so that's just me. Another pro is going to be the straight glass holding 4 mils. If you like the straight glass, I think that that's a good capacity for the straight glass. I think the bubble glasses should hold more because of the fact that they are bubbled out and they're there so that if you want a bigger capacity, you have it. I would much prefer to have an extra bubble glass than to have an extra straight glass, but I do understand that there are people out there that don't like bubble glass. They want a straight glass, and I know that they want to cater to both. So I think that that's great of Yosta. They did send this to me for the purpose of this review, but it is not going to skew my thoughts about it because I'm going to tell you my honest to God truth. It's either good or it's bad, and if you notice how it's vaping, and I can smell it from here, it's just freaking amazing. Again, that's at 60 watts. Yeah, 60 watts. Okay, so some of the cons. One con is going to be that even though it pushes back so that you can fill it, when you push it back to close it, there to me is no click on it. It doesn't feel like it would be secure, and I would be scared that I would be able to hit it and just open it up like if it's in my purse or something. So that to me is going to be a subjective con. The not having an extra bubble glass, that to me is a subjective con because I love bubble glasses. And if this one breaks, I'm going to be really, really sad because I don't like breaking my bubble glasses, but it has happened. Another subjective con is going to be the drip tip. I do know that it is an 810 size drip tip, but because it has the O-rings, it's not compatible with regular 810 drip tips. That to me is a con. Everything that's coming out now, I feel like should have the goon style drip tips so that you can interchange them with whatever you want. I just feel like that should be the norm now, but that's just my opinion. That's how I feel about it. I like changing out my drip tips. If you watch anything that I do, or if you watch my live feeds, or you see any of my posts, you always see that I'm always matching things. The good thing is that this matches this perfectly, so I don't have to worry about the drip tip, but still, if I wanted to put on something else and change a drip tip, it would have to be one that's got O-rings on it, which I don't really have a lot of those. Another subjective con, and this is not for me personally, but it is for other vapors out there, it does not come with a 510 drip tip adapter. That to me should be an automatic because there are people out there that do like to vape with the 510 drip tips, and this doesn't have that adapter, so it is more of a wide bore for a newer vapor, which I think could be a little bit troublesome to those newer vapors. But if you've got any type of a 510 drip tip adapter from another kit that takes drip tips like this, that it would fit in it, you would be able to do it. So that's it. That's pretty much it. The price for this, right now, they have it at Heaven Gifts for $18.99. Yes, $18.99 for this tank. And it is worth, at least for me, $29.99. I have seen tanks that don't even perform as good as this for $34. So for $18.99, I totally think it's worth it. I'm definitely going to leave you the link down below for Heaven Gifts. If you're interested in a tank like this that performs just as well as it performs, and it's got great flavor and great cloud production, yes, it doesn't go up to 1,000,000 watts, but it's awesome for what it is. They also will have it at yostatech.com. I'll leave that link down below as well. And that's about it for my review. If you liked the review, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell notification so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. I'll be leaving the links down below, and also you can find me on any of my social media. Those links are also down below. And yeah, I guess I will see you in the next one.